All right, we are now live, and this is the monthly reflection section. Um, this is a monthly live stream that's all about journaling to do reflection of how you've made progress for towards your dreams over the last month. So, we are going to be going through a worksheet called the monthly reflection. Not anything crazy on the name. um, and I have a copy of mine here on my iPad. If you would like to get a copy of this worksheet, make sure that you head over to monthlyreflection.yourdreamstrategist.com so that you can be set up to work through this worksheet together with me as we go through this. So, hi to all the replay people and hi to all the people who have joined. Hey, Meg, I'm so glad that you were able to join today. You guys, I got to meet Meg in person yesterday. I'm here in Detroit. It was so fun connecting, and I'm so excited that I get to meet all of you as we connect and start building this wonderful community or extending, because we already have an amazing community with some of the other creators, but extending this community of Black women who want to have more work life balance, who want lifestyle freedom, who want their primary emotions to be joy and fulfillment and peace of mind. And I'm just so excited to be able to meet all of you in person, Meg. It was a really good time. I'm so glad that we got a chance to hang out. So, for today's session, the whole goal, just to recap one last time, if you haven't got the worksheet, make sure you head to monthlyreflection.yourdreamstrategist.com to get your worksheet so that as we work through this journaling exercise to go ahead and reflect on how much progress we've made towards the things on our vision board and our main objectives that we're staying on track, and that we can make adjustments for next month so that we're not just doing the next best thing. We're actually being really intentional about the progress we want to make and making sure that we're making that progress as we go. Okay. Oh, yay. I'm so glad to hear it was fun, Meg. I enjoyed it too. The food was good. The conversation was good. Even though it was dreary outside here in Detroit, we still made it beautiful. So I'm glad that was good. All right. So that being said, I have my worksheet out and I'm going to talk us through it as we go through. So I'll talk about the section that we're working on, and then I'll put some music on, and then I'll talk about the next section, and then I'll put some music on so you can work through that. And we'll go through that until we finish the whole exercise. Now, I have some lovely plants around me, and I love plants, but sometimes they draw fruit flies. So if I keep doing this, it's because the plants are like literally right here and right here, and they're beautiful. I love seeing them. And the fruit flies I could live without. So excuse me if I keep waving my hand. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and get us moved over. So jumping into the worksheet, this worksheet, monthly reflection, how to reflect and pivot towards working less and living more. I'm so passionate about this because sometimes we think that working less and living more is like something that is just going to fall on our lap, or if we just stop doing this, everything's going to fall in place. Actually, working less and living more is about being really intentional about the time that we spend on work versus the time that we spend on life. And when we're spending that time on life, have it planned out just as much as we plan out work. Like, it's easy for us to be intentional about work because that's the culture that we live in. And then we feel like, living our best life is just like not doing work, but that's never enough. We know that we want more fun, we want more rest, we want more fulfillment. So we have to be intentional about creating that. And that's what this exercise is going to help us do. So going to the first pages, there's some welcomes and help you, know exactly what we're getting into. But then we're going to get into the first section. So there's quite a few amazing pages here, but this first section is all about reflecting on what has happened in the last month. So on the first page, you want to think about your power move. Now, because this is like the first month, this is the second month. Last month, I kind of gave you a rundown. This month, we're getting into it. You might not have clarity about what exactly your power move was for the month of March, but don't worry, you're going to have one by the end for April, by the end of this session, so that when you get to next month's monthly reflection, you will just be reflecting on that rather than trying to create a new one. So starting new, don't worry, we got this, okay? So I'm going to use mine as an example. So think of today as if I was like at the beginning of March, I wrote down the main objective that I want to accomplish for this month is to increase traffic by consistently posting. And I wrote that because that objective connects directly back to my primary goal that I have for this year that I wrote on my vision board, which is to increase sales to 10K months in my business. So whatever your primary goal is, you want to have a monthly objective that connects back to that primary goal. And it's saying, if I complete this thing this month, that's bringing me closer to achieving that objective. Okay. So that was the one that I had. So I'm going to go through and journal about that, and I'm going to answer the questions, how much progress did I make? What did I need to do to keep on track? What do I need to do more of, do less of? And I'm going to use the questions here as a prompt to assess how much progress did I make toward that goal, and what do I need to do better next month in order to keep moving forward, or what do I just need to maintain? But getting an idea of what are the steps that I need to do tangibly. Like, this is about taking our ideas from being just lofty ideas down into action. And that's by doing this process that's going to help us do it. So you're going to go through, answer all the questions, your monthly wins. How did I show up as far as my values and who I am? Because we want to stay true to that even while we're going after our dreams. And then analyzing my life system. So if you have the anti-superhero toolkit, then I've already helped you create life systems. If you don't have that, then I want you to think about what are the routines and habits that help you accomplish the things that help you be better at work and help you be better as a human, as a person in your life, because you've made sure that you've maintained rest and make sure that you've maintained rest and fun and all of those things, okay? So those are the systems that you're going to want to reflect on. And then track your progress. Tracking ourselves is how we hold ourselves accountable. It's super important, especially when it comes to work-life balance, because we always want to track ourselves for work because we're getting paid, but then we let our ability to track our progress in life, even just the maintenance of our self-care, we allow that to get put to the wayside because we don't track it, and it's a part of, so I can go on and on about that. So make sure you take some time to think about that as just as much about thinking about it about life as for work. And then we'll move on to the next section after that. So again, if you're joining in with me, I'm so excited that you had a chance to join in with me. We're going through the month. This is a monthly reflection journaling exercise to help you be intentional, or to be just as intentional about creating the life that you want, in addition to how much intentionality you have for work. We're always way more intentional about work, but not nearly as intentional about life. And so if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. I'm so excited you're here. Make sure you get the worksheet at yourdreamstrategist.com. You just look at my handle there. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now that I've explained what this first part of the exercise is going to be, I am going to go ahead and put on some music, and you're going to see me working through the exercise myself here on the screen. But I hope that you'll take some time and work through it right here, right now. Remember, these sessions are about being able to show up, do the work right here, right now, so you don't have to do it later. kind of like a group workout session. You know, it's nice when you have someone else doing it too, so you feel like I'm empowered. I'm gonna do this right now. So I hope that you do it right now with me. So I'll give you some music, and then if you have any questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat. I'll be checking that throughout this time while we're doing the journaling part. And then once we finish with this section, then I'll come back in and we will move on to the next one. That being said, I'm going to give us, let's say, 15 minutes to go through this first section. And I'm actually going to put a timer on my iPad so that I don't go over time, okay? All right, so let me do that right now. There we go. 15 minutes, not in 30 seconds. We'll take that off. Starting right now. And then let me get the music playing for us. Also, if you're new here, I know we got 3 people watching. I still haven't learned how to see who everybody is on this platform, like when they join. So I'm so excited that you got to join. I'm happy you're here. I would love to shout you out if you want to put your name in the comment section. Okay, so evidently, even though I set my timer, it didn't. It didn't start. I know it didn't start. That's so sad. So how about this? Let's give us just like 3 more minutes to finish this one section, and then we'll move on to the next. Just a couple more seconds here. So, finish up what you're writing out, and then we'll get ready for the next. Awesome. Okay. So we just finished doing our monthly reflection. I hope that it helped you see just how much progress you've made over this month. Even if it's little things are still so huge. And every time you accomplish a little thing, it encourages you that you can do even more. And it's not about doing more, it's all the things that we think we're not able to accomplish. That look, we've accomplished this thing that we weren't sure we could accomplish, and we did. Now we've got a little bit more self efficacy, and let's try the next thing, and then the next thing. And we're choosing what those things are and making sure they're taking us exactly to the dreams and the things that we want to accomplish. So, whether that is doing your passport application or getting better at short form content, we have those baby steps that are helping us get closer, as long as we're, also applauding ourselves for every step that we take. So, I hope that you did that as you reflected. So now pivoting is all about getting to the place, or is all about taking the step to say, okay, this is what I did last month. If it was working, I want to keep doing that. And if it wasn't working, how do I need to pivot? How do I need to adjust, evolve, refine to get back on track or to get on a better path to accomplishing that. So these next pages are about choosing what is your objective for next month. Again, you want to look at your objective for the year, and now you want to break it down to your objective for the month of April. So what is the one thing that you can do for your primary goal that if you complete that, like you're like, yes, this is a huge step towards accomplishing my objective for the year. So you're going to want to write that down. That's how you're choosing your power move. And there's some questions to ask about that. And then if you need to update your time and energy budget. So I didn't show you guys all the details of what exactly I did, but I have another worksheet here where I brain dumped everything from my time and energy budget that I currently have. And I looked at some other routines and things that I knew that I needed coming into this season because my life was changing and I needed some more time for this and less time for that. And I needed to balance those things out. So you want to go through that kind of mental process of figuring out if life is adjusting, how can you be intentional about adjusting well with it? So you'll brainstorm all of that out here. And then I will do, and I won't do that here on this call, but maybe I'll consider doing it in the future. But then from there, I continue to break it down as an entrepreneur, since my primary goal is about scaling my business. I go through and I write out the numbers. How much did I make this month? What did I do well that helped increase those sales? What things do I need to do more of? All of those details, and I get really specific down onto the numbers. So that's what I'm going to do after this. But we just are going to go through this pivot section, and then we will have had our whole plan set up. We've taken the time to reflect on last month and plan for reflect on last month and plan for next month. I promise I could talk. So before I do that though, if you have a chance, I would love for you to tell me in the comments, how was it doing this first section where you were reflecting? You know, what came up for you? Was there anything that got you really excited about? Any big wins that you are celebrating? Let me know if any of that has come up for you. And if there's anything that, you know, we can do to support you in that, let us know. Like, the sky is the limit here. Again, this is about us being a community. So we're here to support your dreams. And if this was a place that you needed to think a little bit deeper, go ahead and tell me about that in the comments. All right, so while you're doing that, I am going to get the next timer set up so that we could work on the next section. So we spent about 15 minutes on this first section. I think that we can spend about 10 minutes on this second section where we are going through the questions about how we need to pivot and choosing our power move for next month. So also too, if you have any questions about anything that we've done so far, go ahead and post it in the chat. That's why I like to do this live. You're getting all of me right here on the call. As you can see, I do this too. So, you know, this doesn't have to be something foreign. No question is a dumb question. If you're just like, I don't even understand, whatever it is, go ahead and tell me what it is, and I will gladly talk through it here. All right, so I just gave you a whole bunch of things to put in the chat. If any of those tickle your fancy, go ahead and post them there. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get this next 10 minutes started. I will put the music on again so that we can finish up this exercise. Just checking the comments here. Meg says, each month I do write down my goals slash intentions, but I don't use this method. I think I like this better. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that it feels good. Because as we write down our goals and intentions, I think when we take it the next step further and we write out how we're going to do that and how often we're going to do those tasks, like whatever the action is that's going to help us accomplish it, then we know. It's like the difference between lead and lag measures. I don't know a different way to explain those two terms, but lead measures are, did I do enough things on the front end to accomplish the goal? And that's tracking how much I did on the front end to accomplish the goal. Whereas a lag measure is, I'm tracking it after the goal has happened. And the reason tracking a lag measure kind of sucks, it's good if you have a before and after. But if you're only tracking after, there's nothing you can do to fix it. There's nothing you can do to change it except pivot the next month. So when you have both, they can work in tandem and help you like be able to be better and move forward. So that was a really nerdy way of saying, like, when you know what kind of task you want to do that's going to help you accomplish the goal before you do it, then you can have enough information to really assess and keep yourself honest and say, did I do enough work? Or did I think that I did the work that I really need to do and then didn't do it? You know, so it really helps put some accountability on us to help us make sure that we're taking action that's going to help us get results. It's like, make sure, okay, we said we're going to take this action. If we didn't take this action, we can't be mad at anybody but ourselves, you know? So I'm glad that feels good, and like really getting to the point of understanding, or really to the point of deciding how you want to be intentional about the action you want to take to move forward before you get to the point of, okay, well, I've already lost that month and now there's nothing that I can do. Okay. Yeah, I love it. I love it, Meg. Okay. So how can I make it work better, or is this a system I need to get rid of? excited about this. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but so excited about this. Got a lot of progress going on here. I'm going to just update my carbon code so okay. Let me go ahead and turn the music off here. I'm getting some notifications from the event from this weekend. So I'll put that on Do Not Disturb so that we don't get any more interruptions. And then let's go ahead and move on to this. Okay, so that's it. We just did our monthly reflection for the month of March. We assessed what was our power move from last month and how much progress did we actually make on it during the month of March. And then we use that information to decide what is our power move going to be for the month of April. And so April starts tomorrow. And now you have an objective for what you want to accomplish in the month of April. So if you want, I would love to hear what is your objective for the month of April. What are you trying to accomplish this month? Go ahead and put that in the chat. But this is so huge because now you're setting yourself up to make an intention, and then you're going to track your progress. And then next month, you will celebrate your wins and adjust and keep moving forward. This helps us actually keep moving forward and accomplishing the thing. So that gets me excited. It gets me excited because I know I've seen so much benefit happen for myself and for my clients for taking the time to do this. I don't think I've ever had a client that was active and actually participated. Maybe if they didn't participate, but all of my clients that actively do this, at the end of the year, they have made so much progress. They've seen themselves accomplish so many things, and so many other magical things happen just because they were putting out into the universe the energy to receive the things that they want. So I'm always doing that myself. So that gets me excited. So that being said, what is my objective for next month? So a lot of my assessment, you guys are going to, as we're doing these sessions, you're going to get a lot of behind the scenes of my business and things that I'm working on to be able to connect with more and more people. And so, because that's my primary goal for this year, to increase and to be able to work with more people and create more impact and see more Black women create work-life balance and lifestyle freedom of the life that they actually want. So my objective for this coming month is to get better at short form content. I have gotten some things really good, but I'm not in a place that I have a good rhythm to it yet. And so I know when I get really good at being efficient with that and accomplishing that, that really helps my traffic. And so that my goal is I have like a list of, I need to get it's 3 cuts of like each piece of content that I do for the week, plus 2 fun reels and then 2 sales reels per week that I need to be creating. So it's my goal that I get really consistent at creating all of those pieces of content by the end of the month. The thing that I love about that is I know it's going to be super helpful for me. The thing that is scary about that objective is that it's way easier said than done. Like I'm going to have to push. I'm going to have to push really hard to actually accomplish that and get things figured out. And I can't put it off. Like I want to get that done. So I'm prioritizing that, and that's super huge. So yes, that's the objective that I am working on for this month. Okay, and then Meg, I love it. Meg says, my objective for April is to focus on my work from home job search. I will update my resume and actively look for strictly well-paying work from home jobs. Yes, I love it. I love that. And I love that you've nailed it down to here are the things that I am going to do. You could even take it as far as I'm going to have my resume written and done by the end of the first week in April. And then the second week of April, I am going to find and apply to 3 well-paying work from home jobs. And then the third week in April, I'm going to apply for 3 more. And then the fourth week of April, I believe the fourth week of April is your birthday. So, I'm glad that you already have scheduled time to take rest. And I know that you have time, you are trying to do interviews that week too. So look, all of that see how well all of that is just falling together. This is so good. You're going to get to that time in life and be so happy that you've done those baby steps that are going to make all of that fall into place. So I can't wait to hear how all of this has gone and played out for you at the end of April, Meg. This is going to be good. Yay. Because this is just a really big step towards all the dreams that you told me about yesterday. Super, super exciting. Okay. So, you guys, that really is all that we're going to do today. It's mainly about getting into this space where we journal, we check into ourselves, we set up a plan for next month. And then now it's time to just spend the rest of the weekend resting, and then tomorrow jump into it. So if you have any questions, any other thoughts, anybody on the replay have anything to add, I can't wait to see all of those things in the comments. I so enjoy you guys. I look forward to seeing you this Friday for Freedom Fridays. Oh, that reminds me, I do have one other thing. I forgot to say this. So this is really amazing because this week it really kicks off a week where I want to get down to the nitty gritty of sharing what exactly I do and how I can help you. Because if you are a person who has never created monthly objectives, if you struggle with breaking your big ideas down into tangible steps to help you make progress, like things that are accomplishing your goals. If you're a person that's like, I don't want to get to the end of this year and have not seen enough progress, or any progress for that matter, then I would love to invite you to learn more about my program called Meant for More. So it is a 6-month program, a coaching program where you have a self-study course where I take you through 4 phases of reinventing your identity, creating your long-term vision, breaking that vision down into life systems, and then helping you refine your life systems to take action on building your dreams, but doing it in a way that really allows you to have work-life balance and lifestyle freedom, so that you're living your best life even while you're building your dreams. Like, this is not like, oh, I have to wait till I'm a millionaire or that I retire, that I finally get to this point where I can live my dreams. Not at all. Like, I haven't reached the pinnacle of everything that I want, and I've been living my dreams for a long time now. And I do not believe, I think it's a limiting belief to think that we have to get everything we ever want in life to live our dreams. That's not true. We can live them right now, and we can set things up to be able to help us do that. And so that's what my program Meant for More will help us do. So this week specifically, I am kicking off this week because it's the end of the Vision Board with Me series, I am going to, the video that's coming out on Wednesday is going to talk you through a really in-depth walkthrough of what exactly the program is, how it's going to help you, and how it changed my life. So if you're looking forward to hear, or if you would like to hear a little bit more of my story, I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. So that is going to come out on Wednesday's release at 9 a.m. Hopefully completely on time on Wednesday. So I invite you to make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications so that you get that video as soon as it comes out on Wednesday. So there we go. Oh, and another comment came through. Let me check that. It says, Meg P, it was so great meeting you in person, Rashida. Hopefully we can meet up again. Safe travels. Yes. I definitely know that we will at some time soon. Thank you for the safe travels. I don't know if you could see, my luggage is already packed. So I'll be heading out from Detroit back to Charlotte this afternoon. I hope that if any of you are traveling or whatever you're doing to celebrate Easter or Resurrection Day, that you are doing it open-hearted and receiving all the things that you have been made to do. Again, if you're meant for more, I want you to receive every bit of that. That's why I call the program exactly that, meant for more. So yes, I'm praying that you are connecting with Jesus and he's helping you receive everything that he has created for you to have. Okay? Oh, and then Meg says, looking forward to hearing about Meant for More. Awesome. I'm happy to share. I'm glad that you're looking forward to it. I am too. So happy Resurrection Day, and I will see you guys this Friday at noon. All right. Bye-bye.